Okay. Alright, so gonna do this side mission Mantis. So we're gonna make the jump to the Nebula system and go to the secret outpost. Man, these Starborn are everywhere.
Ready and at your command, Captain.
Guess there's nothing to recover. Okay, we're going to the secret base on Nebula. The secret outpost, which is clearly marked secret outpost.
Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
Every world with living things is a treasure.
Get the hell out or we'll kill you. The lair of the Mantis is ours. 5, 4, you get the hell out now. 3, 2, oh, it's on. Hey.
I'm going to.
Alert. The enemy has returned.
We are very effective, are we not?
Where'd that other guy go? Just got blown to smithereens. Oh, there he is.
risky now. Take this! Just need... Everyone run! Run!
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers.
It is time to die. Not for me, though. Lair of the Mantis. The Bethesda physics engine is freaking out. Okay. Let's Let's take a look at that slate that we picked up.
You're doing well, Leon. Almost there. I know. Things have been difficult. The mantle of the Mantis is a heavy burden. But you can do so much good. The spacers and pirates need someone to fear. Someone to check them. To make them realize some lines cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Leon. I know you do. Stay sharp, focused, just a little further.
Where's it coming from?
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.
I'm here, and I'm hot, and I'm tired. So thanks, Mom. Best gift ever. The stupid code worked, and the door scanned my biometric. Surprise, it's me. Then I heard Mom. I nearly had a heart attack. She's at her lair. Yeah, lair. What a freak. It's meant for the worthy. So all I have to do is take some tests. I just want to get this over with.
Looks like they were sleeping here. Really seems like that's got nowhere else to go but there. But then that leaves only... That doesn't fit though. Ugh. There we go. Okay. I did that before. A lot of dead spacers.
Got you. Don't get started. Ha ha.
What the heck?
You're not walking out of here.
I just bought like a ton of ammo. Where is my ammo?
You're nothing. Oh, come on.
Grenade out!
had like so much ammo. There's no way I used it up already.
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
Come out, come out.
Oh boy, there's a bunch of guys.
I see.
The kill hauler is great, it's just really slow. But it packs a wallop. Andrasia suffers no fools.
Stop playing games!
You can't open me.
No credits.
Oh, there is another guy. Oh, they're down there. Didn't realize that there was a area there.
Good one.
Alright, we got another one of those slates.
Mom with Mantis? No way. I mean, the Mantis is a fairy tale. Someone to keep pirates from going off the deep end. I guess it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune. And man, she could handle herself anywhere. It's a lot to take in.
Looks like spacer territory. Be ready for anything.
And there was a spacer communication. Let's take a look at that in case that's important.
Listen up, scumbags. The assholes are on the move, and we've got to be ready. No, not the UC. Not the Freestar Collective. The ones that matter. Pirates, mercs, and those religious nutjobs. We always knew there were some places left over from the Colony War. Bases, labs, stuff like that. But now it's come out that there are even more. A lot more. Spread all over the settled systems. Looks like the Big Two didn't play by their own rules when they were playing war. Now it's a friggin' feeding frenzy. Everyone trying to find them. Trying to use them. So why shouldn't we? We have just as much right as they do. So let's go looking.
Now we're in business!
Spacers can be unpredictable. Keep that in mind as we proceed. Profit is never necessarily the aim, but there's something worth taking. We have found a den of spacers. Wonderful.
Man, the space vulture is tough. Oops. Yeah, I'm getting loaded up with stuff here.
move on. If there's nothing more taking.
Turrets. Mom, why the hell? This whole thing is a sick joke. Gotta get out. Oh, God.
Well, that was Leon.
Wait, don't shoot! I am unarmed. Look, we can help each other. I can be useful. Just don't kill me. It's because I'm smart. You've killed so many. I am nothing. No chance. So we can make a deal? This place was full of traps. Traps everywhere. I removed them. But this corridor is just too dangerous. See? Looks normal. One step inside, slam! You are trapped, and nobody's been standing after the doors reopen. It's true. So many of my crewmates are gone, and this corridor is the worst. But I figured it out. There are letters on the floor. It is a grid. Those letters must spell something. But there are so many words or small phrases. 5, 6? It's hard to find volunteers. I really thought we had it with Mantis. Ah, poor Fred. Why does everyone always say that? See? I've been helpful. You could let me go. Or better, I can help. I know these traps. I know how this Mantis thinks. Please, let me help. And just give me a taste of the cachet inside. You can trust me.
You realize that, of course, you cannot actually trust him.
Yeah, I don't trust him. He could be like the leader of all these guys, pretending to be not the leader.
Spoken like a true spacer. You won't regret this. I will hold back here. And, well, good luck. This place has killed so many of us.
Okay, well, I don't want to go through that conversation again, so...
Keep your eyes on anything that is everywhere.
Nope. Can't unlock that. Actually, let's take a look. I got a point a while back. No, that's not gonna... Oh yeah, I can. Let's see if we can... This is gonna be ridiculous though. Because I'm not very good at these things. I get impatient. Woohoo! Oh yes. Actually. Let's do that. In case there's anybody...
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Alright, now... In theory, if there are turrets in here, they will not shoot at me. The spacers didn't seem like they tried to pick the computer.
there will be traps, robots, probably turrets. Very dangerous.
Yeah, this guy, he's following me to get me to be the guinea pig, and then he's gonna attack me. The only good thing about that... Oh. Is that means there's probably not more spacers ahead. They never got past the hallway.
I cannot wait to kill you.
Bad timing there, Andresia. Stepped right in front of me when I was just about to shoot. Do turrets drop anything? They do.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Alert. I have anomalous sensor readings and may indicate hostiles in the area. Massive damage. Sensors were probability of enemy damage. Damage. All systems.
How'd you get past me?
Thank you! Now the treasure of the Mantis will be mine! It will be... Wait. Turn off! Turn off!
Okay. Well, I guess he took care of himself. I was pretty sure I was going to have to fight him, but I'm not even sure what he did. Oh crap. That scared the crap out of me. Good lord. Shoot. Did not expect that. Nothing here, I guess. Okay, so this is an elevator. Am I supposed to be still learning about the... Yeah, I'm still supposed to be learning about the Mantis. Make sure there's no recordings or anything in here. This is nothing, right? Okay.
Leon, you've done it. You're here. The lair now belongs to you. Inside, you will find all you need to be the Mantis, my darling boy. I haven't been the best mother in these final days. I wish. Be a better Mantis. Be a better person than I was.
Claim the Mantis's starship. Aha, there's still another robot. Claim the Mantis's spacesuit. Is this robot gonna attack me or not? I'm assuming yes. Are there more robots? There's another robot. This can't be. Oh my goodness, there's multiple robots. There are many robots. And some of them are enemies.
Advised that hostiles may be in the area. Unknown investigator. Beginning combat protocol. High. Catastrophic damage.
Alright, maybe that one wasn't bad. Where'd that other one go?
Do they have anything of value?
Do I still have to learn about the Mantis? No. Okay. Let's take a look at her computer. Okay. So the Mantis is passed down. This one retired. Wonder what happened to her. She must have died then. She was from the Trackers Alliance, maybe? Before she was recruited? This place is huge. Does it have like all workbenches? Like the lodge? I got spacesuit. Don't see weapons. Maybe in here? Industrial research lab. Interesting. I'm not quite sure if research labs are connected or not. Oh, here's the big payoff. Like original Aquila City charter. X-Tech, gotta like that.
Now would be a good time to reprioritize what we bring with us and what we leave behind. Or sell. Or throw away.
Every Bethesda game always has companions telling you that you're carrying too much. They're not wrong. You know that I'm going to be handing you some stuff here in a minute. You know that, right, Andreja? You're about to pick up the slack. Alright, I don't see the weapons bench, so I saw spacesuit. That's the one that seems to be missing. Well, one of the ones that seems to be missing. I guess I didn't see. This isn't a cooking. Okay. Let's get the spacesuit. Alright, we now have the Mantis' spacesuit. How does that compare to the one I'm wearing right now? It's actually not really better than what I have now. Well, I mean, it does have couple interesting things on it. I'll think about that. Just don't like the Mantis's helmet, even if it is good, because I suppose there are... Well, I need to pick that up. There we go. I thought I had picked it up, but I guess I hadn't. There's just no way there's not a weapons workbench. There has to be one. It doesn't make any sense that there wouldn't be. Can I use this bed?
I trust you have slept well.
I think there's bound to be like more robots. It's just atmosphere here. Kind of like the Bat Cave.
This area is off limits. You need to leave.
But I'm not gonna.
You need to leave this area immediately.
Or else what?
You are. This area is off.
Once you have claimed all this, it feels like the robot should shut up.
This area is off limits. You need to leave.
I guess we're gonna have to destroy these robots. I wonder if I claim the spaceship, if the robots will back off. Let's try to do that. See what happens. Do I not... Oh, I claim it down below? Okay.
You need to.
Okay. That's all very excited, but I'm not gonna come back to the lair of the Mantis and have to listen to these robots telling me that I don't belong here. I'm the frickin' Mantis now. Prepare to die.
You are not allowed in this area. On target.
One down. The robots should become your servants.
System failure.
Spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Alright, is that all of the robots? Good. Nice, calm, quiet Mantis lair now. Okay. Now we have to go out. I'm guessing that that's what that other elevator is for. I still never saw a weapons bench, and there has to be one. If this is going to tell me that... Yeah, this is going to tell me I could have turned off the robots, isn't it? Well, not so far. There should be a way that the robots can become your servants. Nothing exciting. Okay. There has to be. I can't believe there wouldn't be a weapons workbench here. There's a spacesuit and not a weapons workbench. It's just weird. I'm sure I'm just walking right past it or something. Oh, it's just a shortcut. It came from this way, I believe. Pretty cool looking ship, gotta say. Quake in fear, spacers. The Mantis returns. Mwahahaha. Okay, what do we got? See how different it is. Yes, good. There's a bed on this one. That was one thing that was annoying about the Ghost. The lack of a bed. Now the only problem is that the armillary is on the other ship. I mean, maybe that's not a problem, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. What's the difference between the captain's locker and the cargo? Couple things to figure out. Alright, let's take a look here. This only has a crew of 2. Alright, who have I got assigned to it? Got Andreja. Vasco. And Sarah. And Miria. They can't all be on board here. If I make this my... Oh, it's not currently my home ship. That's the difference. Okay. So I have 4 ships now. I got... The Frontier was my first ship, and then I got that UC prison shuttle. Now I have the Razor Leaf. And of course I have the Ghost. cool looking ship.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's see if we can get into a fight. Oh, that's a long... Can't... I guess because this is... It's three-dimensional, but it's kind of hard to see. You would think that you could just fly straight to Cheyenne from here, but you have to go a long way. So we got lasers, particle beams, and missiles.
Nice job.
I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over now.
I mean... I could, except that I'm over encumbered. Maybe I can give some stuff to, Andrasia. Paradiso, we haven't been here.
Landing site locked. Take us in. Yes?
I think for my next job, I'll be something low-key, like a waitress. Or a cannibal.
Andrasia decided to take a nap.
Yes? If there's anything you need, I am happy to share.
Or more the other way around. Let me hand you a bunch of stuff. Still way too much. Oh. Oh, that's good.
That is all? Very well.
Let's investigate Paradiso. Alright, I've landed on 50 planets. That's good, but it's not 100. There's a trophy for landing on 100 planets, so still got a ways to go. Alright. Oh, I need to make that the active quest. There we go. Paradiso!
We try to stay out of the guest way, but we are always here if needed.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Tsukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. Not quite. It took some time, but we received a transmission. It was all, pardon the phrasing, it sounded almost alien, like nothing anyone's heard before. Clicks, distorted groans, buzzing, really disturbing sounds. Now, one of our engineers says it could just be some busted comm equipment or incompatible signals, but we're not sure. So far, no one's disembarked from the ship. No landing craft, nothing. We don't have the staff or ships to spare, otherwise we'd dock with it and attempt to board. It bears no discernible markings or allegiances to any manufacturers we're aware of. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we're dealing with some sort of new deep space threat. It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Alright, well, let's go and talk to these people.
Now that we are here, what will be our next course of action?
Dust off complete.
You're human. Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
You thought you were the only ones? I am afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first. Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race above all else. Though, it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did. We do. Well, sort of. We saw structures using our surveying equipment. We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we had no idea that they were being piloted by other humans. Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Just stay out of trouble.
So, here we are.
I am both shocked and impressed that all of this is still functional.
Can I get a status update?
Everything's quiet for now, but
Do you know if I see anything? I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
That's the visitor.
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
I think we know how they're going to respond.
Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
Hey, careful waving that fancy gun around.
I don't even have my gun out. What are you talking about? Oh. Guess this is where they grow their food.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outsiders. We've got strict rules around here. They're strict. Hey there.
All these ships are built like mazes.
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task.
It didn't come through there.
Wow, I've heard about it.
I don't think I came from there. Did I come through here? I don't think so.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
I'm glad I was wrong then.
Ugh. Maybe I can fast travel. Nope. No joy.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
lives that have been led in these confined quarters.
It's like a vault in space. Alright, I'm getting annoyed. This is the way I came before, and when I went downstairs I ended up in...
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work.
Alright, we came in from here. Engineering is that way. We didn't walk through the plants.
The Constant is a peaceful.
Cargo bay, that sounds
We've got
promising.
strict rules around here, but they're strict.
Yep. Okay, let's talk to the folks on Paradiso.
Hello, and welcome back, Mr. Tofik. I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
I cannot recall ever having the time, let alone the funds, for a vacation someplace like this.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say. People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. And we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business. Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
try to stay out of our guests' way.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table.
Hello? I didn't realize Keeley was letting people in here. I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Okay.
Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance. Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
So I have to buy the grav bug? That's not cool.
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates. That is the right thing to do.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
It's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
help. Please.
Oh, thank you for responding. We had someone jump in and leave without even saying hi. We're with, List, and we're just trying to get to our new home. But our grav drive is old, like really old, and I'm afraid it's given up the ghost. And we're just 2 jumps away from starting a new life. We have a workbench here, but we need just common old iron, a lot of it. Then we should be able to jury-rig some repairs. Any chance you have some? We'll pay loads more than the iron's actually worth.
I don't think so.
It's just dead. The whole unit is like a brick now. No power readouts, the diagnostic log only says it's offline. Well, what we can read. I think some of the warnings are in Cyrillic. You know those old Russian letters. If you can find or buy some iron, it's not like we're going anywhere. Thank you.
Okay, well, we'll do that at a later time. Alright, Hope Tech, where are you? Wait, why are you way over there? Oh, we must have gotten pulled out of, pulled out of warp or something by those folks.
Welcome to the 3-Star Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Setting down. Everything agreed.
Always a satisfying moment.
What was that banging?
I don't want to hear any complaints.
It's great to see you. Always welcome.
Excuse me, a little desperate here.
A fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand. I have never liked Hopetech ships, though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own.
Yes?
Oh, hello. I'm not used to people wanting to talk to me. Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
40,000.
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are. True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time. Yeah, I hope so. Don't get ahead of yourself. You know, I have to make a living too. And Hope Tech can't just give away parts for free. Sorry, but I've got to charge you the same price as everyone else. You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
I can't believe I failed that.
You ever check out the prices at Trident? You could buy like a fleet of Hope-Tech ships for the same price.
If you get the credits, we got what you need. Welcome to Hope Tech Sales. Give me your invoice. You don't? Wait, you're a solo outfit, aren't you? Okay. Nice. Well, what you need to know about our ships is they're from stern to bow, built for reliability. Other star yards might got glitz or some weird crazy lines. With Hope Tech, you get people that care about you making that 300th freight run safely and on time.
I was just hoping you might have some iron, but seems like she's just selling ships.
We'd be dust, except for the factory. Off-worlders. Nothing else.
All right.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see.
Just stay out of trouble.
I already took a wrong turn.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
That's right. Oh, that's right.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
Wait, where's the captain?
We got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
Well, maybe I wasn't even looking. I guess I have to go.
Just stay.
Talk to the engineers, maybe?
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? I knew it. incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend. What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
And to think, all this time, we thought we were alone.
I think that's the second thing. Oh, good lord.
I just heard from the bridge that they...
Okay. Reroute power from port turbo pump to auxiliary cryogenic radiator.
Been getting some full...
God bless America.
Positives from...
Port turbo pump. Okay.
Sensor.
Okay.
We're running low on replacement parts for that.
We'll get right on
I think that's the third one. Now I need to turn the plasma runoff inhibitor to 5%. Yeah.
I wonder what it's like out there.
Yeah. Alright. And decouple magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Oh God. Nope, already forgot. Magnetic flange pipe enclosures. Magnetic flange pipe enclosures. There we go. What do you mean you can't complete the instruction? Auxiliary mod. That's what it says to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures, that's what I picked, from the auxiliary module assembly. Auxiliary module assembly. Decouple magnetic flange. Why does it say that that's an error? Did I do something wrong on one of the other steps? Well, let's investigate. Reroute power from port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn plasma runoff inhibitor to 5%. Port turbo pump to auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turbo pump port. Okay. Plasma runoff inhibitor to 5%. Plasma runoff inhibitor. Okay, those are right. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe it's a bug. What do I want to adjust? The auxiliary model assembly. I want to decouple. Wait. Alright, that's confusing then. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe include. Okay. Okay. Decouple from the... there we go. Alright. I was doing those two backwards.
Looks like
I was was confusing the phrasing.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen
Now,
any
we didn't
ships.
believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. We don't yet know, but we did receive a star map from the Paradiso engineers. I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds until we find one that matches the quality of Paradiso. Purima 2 here. Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
Well, thanks for the baseball. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. Okay. If I can find my way off of this ship, we'll be doing well.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to.
Oh my gosh, stop talking about my gun. Which I have not even pulled out.
Fine. I have things I wish to discuss with you.
Okay, mission complete.
When you have time.
Andresia's gonna keep bothering me until I talk to her, so I better talk to her.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before. The idea of purpose in one's life. We spoke of the difference between having a purpose and having goals. I believed myself right in the moment and dismissed what you were saying. But thinking more, perhaps I have been arrogant to assume I am right. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary, that there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it. I know. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet... I am not sure I believe that. I promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in dangerous conditions, often surrounded by violence. It certainly influenced the way I see the universe. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I had, maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing. It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when circumstances meant I might never see them again. With no warning. Until now, I have disagreed strongly with that idea. But therein lies my concern. What I am trying to say is that I now wonder whether it has been the right decision to distance myself from others. I appreciate that more than you know.
Okay.
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can all start half-assing it.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
Alright, so we completed the Mantis mission. We've got this cool ship. I have to decide whether this is going to be my home ship or not. I will lose one crew member if I do. There are advantages to it. It does look pretty cool. You always got that, but I don't like the small crew size. But it's only one different from the Ghost. Anyway, we're going to stop there for tonight. We'll continue with the UC mission series tomorrow.